Go ahead and start there.
Right home.
We are now recording.
All right. And then, Brant, would you be so kind as to play our cold open?
If I must.
You mustn't, but it would be a great kindness.
Don't play us a fucking guilt trip 5 seconds before we do the fucking show.
I guess. If you want me to click on a button.
Good job as always, man. Brant, we love you.
Thank you very much,
We
Brant.
love you.
Yep.
Grab your beer. Then your butts.
Say what you will about Brian and Justin. Like they keep fucking forgetting to record new cold opens. One thing no one would disagree with is Brian and Justin are extremely prolific. Since the BB Live show, they've produced well over 1,000 hours of unique content. That's almost 2 straight months on mic and in front of a camera. Sometimes astonishing entire nations with fire eating and hammering nails into faces. Sometimes just sitting in front of a webcam with a few close Diamond Club friends, masturbating vigorously. In total, people have spent tens of millions of hours with Brian and Justin. Time they weren't working and weren't making money. Brian and Justin together have caused almost $1 billion of damage to the global GDP. To put that number in perspective, that's enough to buy 2 Falcon 9 Heavies and a brand new Tesla for every single one of the Patreon donors. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for choosing Night Attack over a supersonic cross-country rocket drag race in a new car.
Oh, my voice is ragged and I've got nothing but it is not an ego. Time for Night Attack, bringing you the best and the worst of the internet since 1983. Hello, beautiful people, live from Oakland, California, inside. Do you have a name for your studio?
Jurymore Studios.
Jurymore Studios. It's Brian Brushwood, joined as always by the inimitable one, Justin Robert Wrong.
Take 2.
Sorry. Sometimes you're live on the air and you need to do an intro. Here's a cool trick. Say the name of your co-host correctly. I'm Brian Brushwood, and this is Night Attack.
Hey! Fuck, we got a hell of a show, man. We are live here in Oakland. This is the first time you've been here in the studio.
Yeah, first of all, I am super, super impressed. Not only do you have a kick-ass studio, which I feel like we should pan around and show in just a bit, but first, we got a live-ass studio audience. Take a look at this motherfucker.
All right, everybody, let's give it up for our live studio audience!
Bigger than ever, man. I told you, we're living the dream.
That was great. That was, you know, he's going
All
fucking
right, listen,
wild over here.
I'm sorry. Listen, real quick. I'm sorry. I understand you've already signed the release, right? Yes. All right, look, we need the fucking shot. We're going to cut over to you, and we need you to fucking show some enthusiasm, all right? This is Night of Goddamn Tack that you're watching, all right?
Are we setting it up again?
Yeah, take 2.
All right, we're setting it up again. All right, here we go.
Damn it, fucking extras.
Live here in Oakland, California, we have our live studio audience.
Oh, there it is. Look at that. They love us. They love us. Somebody in the chat goes, fuck, P. Delahanty is down. Yeah, we have live in studio Patrick Delahanty. Thank you so much for joining us, man. I'm glad that you made it out. You were there for my last day of vacation.
Yeah, so you're here on vacation. You're in California on vacation.
Well, you know,
I don't know if anyone has anyone noticed that Brian's been on vacation the last couple weeks.
Oh, by the way, for the record,
yeah,
that thin conceit. Apparently, take 2. I kind of
think conceit.
I said thin conceit.
I feel like that's like a good that's a Samsung motto. That's a Samsung motto waiting to happen.
Conceit. Okay, all right.
The Galaxy S5. Think conceit.
Okay, all right. Let's take it back. Hey man, that whole conceit, it turns out that actually fools a lot of my friends. Like somebody called me the other day and was like, hey, how's it going? And you're like, what are you up to? I was like, oh, I'm just real busy. I was like, yeah, man, see, you're on vacation. It looks like you're all over the place. And I was like, yeah.
So, all right. I don't blame you for this, right? Because I feel like I run into the same problems. But do you ever wonder why anybody takes you seriously for anything ever, right? Because like I very often find that if I lie to people directly in a way that I feel is obviously ridiculous.
Oh yeah, like
that they're gonna get the joke.
It's like,
and yet many just take you at your word as if you're telling the truth all the time.
Well, and you're like, motherfucker, I touched my nose. I touched the side of my nose like I'm a goddamn Simpsons character.
I mean, you didn't.
What about that?
Right?
Well,
like you every time that you fucking said vacation, you didn't attach a photo that had you going.
Okay, touche, sir. Fair point. I guess somebody could conceivably.
You metaphorically touch your nose. Like there was enough like, hey, I'm on vacation away from my wife and family. That is assuming that you're not a piece of shit who would enjoy being away from your wife and family,
shit,
right?
I didn't even think about that. What if there's like a giant chunk of the audience that just thinks I'm like a full-on asshole? They're like, I think Brian's gay for Jason Murphy. I mean, what's up with renting a townhouse out in L.A.
All right.
Spending 2.5 months with your co-host on hacking the system?
True story. How many people in the chat room at some point thought that the vacation was not actually was actually a vacation? Did not think that it was a cover for something
We'll
else.
see. And by the way, also, I probably shouldn't have made a joke.
Patrick is. Oh, hold on. Our
live. Whoa! Cut to our studio audience.
There he is.
All right, so you did how long did you think? Half second. All right, that's cool.
All right, I feel like also our studio audience. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what the hell is that.
Just throw this shit over to him.
All right, yeah. We need to plug it in now.
Somebody,
this is
not
great.
Plugged in?
No, this is
We're doing great. This is great radio. Let's just throw this little, that's good.
I think it's that thing.
Oh.
There. Or not. Oh,
it's going great.
That's great. This is great for the for everybody to be watching.
Jesus, they're all. So we hit something. Just move shit around.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
Hey.
All right, here. We'll take care of it.
Over. We got this.
You thought that Brian was actually on vacation.
He's there we go. Got it. Check. Wait, talk for us. Yeah. All right, so you're on. Look at this. This works. Oh man, we're doing so great. This is the most professional show. Here's what happens is when we're not professional, I feel like we need to make up for it with quantity. It's like maybe we're infertile, but we're gonna fucking come gallons all over the place. That's a quote from Tom.
Okay, all right. We can't figure that out. I'm sorry. We're abandoning that mic.
All right, get out of here.
Well, we'll figure it out in a second. We'll plug in the after show. All right. So you are out here on vacation. As I look to my right and in my peripheral vision, I see the comment, "That's a lot of jizz," which I always enjoy seeing. How many people do you feel like in your Twitter following? People
most. I think
believe they got it.
I mean, I would say,
or that you're just an opulent motherfucker for whom has songs like "White People Rich" written about him that just takes months-long vacations,
and who keeps retweeting like all the remixes of the song about
"I'm so white."
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, today was the last day of vacation, and it brought me to Oakland, California. And there was this amazing, like, first of all, I've been up since, if I sound exhausted and drunk, it's because I'm exhausted and drunk. Got up at 4:30 this morning and have been up ever since. But for whatever reason, decided to vacation right up here in Oakland area.
Sure.
Drove right past your place, and it was amazing. It was amazing. Got to hang out with Father Robert Balasar, who's amazing. Patrick Delahanty hung out with us. Yeah. Got to see Graham Hancock, who worked on Scam School back in the day,
and now he's at Google Ventures.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, still working with Kevin Rose. It's amazing. This entire trip is amazing, and all I know is that I have to spend. I go back to LA tomorrow. I spend a full day inside of a TARDIS. And then I get to go back to Austin. I get to see my little girls, all four of them. I mean, it's amazing. I'm very excited.
You almost threw me off with the four. I'm got you. Yes. Can we talk a little bit more?
Yeah.
about what this vacation was about?
We can, but do me a favor. Open up a second version of Skype and log into Night Attack Show. And then that way people could call in to ask questions. Yeah, let's talk about the vacation.
All right. Your vacation. What the fuck? What was it? We've had this charade.
All right, you just want to jump in?
This charade has been dominating our field of vision, and yet you have played coy on why you were out. What would bring you out?
Okay. Truth is, I'm working on a project.
Okay.
It's like Uber.
Okay.
But for porn.
And what's it called?
It's called Boober.
Boober.
Yeah.
All right.
That,
so here you have an app,
that's
right?
That's a lie.
Yeah. No. That's good.
Yeah.
Because it's funny you should mention that.
No, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. What is it?
I've been working on a project.
No shit.
Yeah, for real.
What is it?
It's like Uber.
Yeah.
But for sitcoms.
Yeah.
It's called Taxi.
That's so weird, man.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually working on a new project.
Uh-huh.
It's like Uber.
Yeah.
But for jism.
Oh, what's it called?
Goober.
Oh. I've been working.
Yeah.
On yet another project.
Oh my God! Really?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
What is it?
It's like Uber.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But for running roughshod through Europe.
Okay.
It's called Hitler.
That's weird that you would mention that.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on a new project.
Oh!
Yeah.
What?
It's kind of like it's like Uber, but for bamboo.
Uh-huh.
It's called Tuber.
Tuber. You would think bamboober.
No, bamboober. See, boober was already taken.
Oh, and
I
you can't
want
just
there
go
to be
bamboober. Yeah.
It's a trademark violation.
Wow, it's so weird. I mean, just this whole situation right now.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
Because I've been working on a project.
No way.
For real.
Yeah.
It's like Uber.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for fisting.
God damn it. Is it called Luber?
You got it.
Fucking, did we end up at the same place? Because I was already trying.
I had nothing, and you rescued me. I was hoping that something would come to my rescue. Someday my prince would come, and he came in my butt after fisting me thanks to Luber.
Oh my God.
All right, everybody. Go ahead and check that out. I have no idea. How do you open up a second instance of Skype?
You didn't set up a thing. Don't worry about it. Well, in fact, actually, Brand, if you want to go ahead and set that up, open up a Night Attack Show on Skype, and if anyone calls in, we'll bring them live on the air. Ladies and gentlemen, today's a very special day because it's the end of vacation, and because I'm physically in Oakland hanging out with Justin. We're just going to open up our hearts and minds. We'll take your calls. We'll answer anything you guys got. Do you want to take a moment and thank the folks who make our show possible?
Fuck motherfucking yeah, dude. So I want everybody to go ahead on over, if you will, on over.
Luber is dry.
Awesome. I just slid up into Luber. Fuck. I just lost my wristwatch in Luber. All right, so here's the deal.
Justin, are you a C Juber?
This show is brought to you by fucking dickheads like you. So
this show is your fault, people.
Yeah, so number one, if anybody wants to come up in my face and be like, those things you said on the internet were not good, I say fucking don't blame me. Blame the 1,589 motherfuckers who bring this show to you every good goddamn week. Night Attack is creating awesome bullshit every week. Brian, it's like Uber, but for bullshit. It's Night Attack.
Yeah, man. Well, actually, I've got this new one. It's like Uber, but for paid sec. It's
paid secretaries.
Take two. It felt like it was off. Hold on. Plus, I looked at the wrong camera.
Yeah, here. Just go to your signal.
When you're on Night Attack, sometimes you need to make a joke about Uber. We recommend just rhyme a word with Uber. It's like Uber, but for shit. It's called Poober.
1,589 people giving us $1,944.50, which, by the way, this is the real, now that we're kind of pros in this Patreon shit, what I've noticed is that the real measure of a man is the week after the fucking charges, right?
Oh shit, man. That fucking
like that's how you know. That's how you know really who you got. So we have 1,944.50. Thank you to every single person. Every
take two. I'm sorry, that wasn't good for me. I need you to dial it back, like from the top. Just give it to it nice and smooth. Here we go. I'm sorry, I wasn't ready.
Here we go.
And action.
$1,944.50. Every single one of it comes from you guys, you people, and I mean you people in the most racially derogatory way I can think of.
I actually, my new project. It's like Uber for drunks. It's called Stupor.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
I have it's kind of like Uber, but for MacGyver, it's called MacGruber.
All right.
I got that from Rock Roll Martian.
Take that. That was a little bit slurry. A little bit drunk. Let's just dial it back again.
If we keep doing that, the whole show is going to be repeats.
It's like we'll end the show with like, it's not.
And take two, a little slurry.
God damn, man.
I mean, there's a reason why we're kind of loose here today. Can we actually talk about, because weren't you given permission to talk a little bit?
Fuck. Yeah. All right. You know what? Let's whip it out, man.
Chip it up, chop it down.
By the way, you have Ev Lloyd on the line.
Oh, shit. Ev Lloyd. What's up, buddy?
Go ahead.
Hey guys, I am grinning like a shot fox right now because I have my very own project I'd like to tell you about.
No shit, what is it?
Really? Wow, what is it?
Let's just say long-time listener, first-time daddy.
Oh my God! Wait, did you knock up your lady?
Wait, for reals?
I'm gonna be a Diamond Club daddy, man.
A DC daddy! Are you kidding me?
No, sir, I am
not. Lloyd, one of our hardest core of all the Diamond Club. Are you kidding me? This is amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Dude, that's fucking great.
Ev, number one, and for anybody who's just listening here for the first time, Ev is you are out there in Australia and all of it, not part Australia, right?
Yeah.
Poor England.
Yes, exactly. Poor England. Yeah, exactly.
All
England's trailer park, Australia. You have how long have you been listening to the show, man?
Since episode 1 of the NSFW show.
Good fucking God,
now,
man.
Just real quick, just so we're 100% clear here, how many children did you father before you started listening to us?
None.
All right, and how many now?
What? We don't know yet. Ultrasound is next week. Could be 2, could be 3.
Problem solved. There it is.
Here we go.
The second time.
Ev, thank you so much for calling, man. That is amazing. So,
that's huge.
when is everything due? Also, you're not doing like the crazy jinx thing where like you guys like have waited the appropriate amount of time to start talking about it on the internet.
Yes, we have.
Good.
So wait,
no jinxing. No jinxing.
Right now, the ultrasounds look like more than one.
We're going to find out. She's due for her first ultrasound next week. It was supposed to be this week, but it's going to be next week. But she has twins and triplets in the family, and I have twins. History of, I should say.
What in the mother?
Shit.
That's fucking insane, dude. So what would you? All right, here. You want to know what? Fuck. This is our second segment. We're gonna plan out your child's life right now.
Yeah, dude.
Number one.
First of all, you want a male or female?
Yeah,
let's just get
it. Let's just get it right out there, okay? And this is not with the little lady. I'm sure she has her own opinions on what the sex of the child should be. Just me and you, Ev. What is this kid gonna be?
I want a pony.
Okay. You should have fucked a horse.
That went.
If that's really what you
sideways
wanted.
really fast.
No,
Yeah.
to be honest, I don't care. I really don't care.
It's to the kid the moment it's born. He's like, oh, it happens.
Male or female, Ev? Where you at?
I'd like a boy.
A boy. All right. So now,
All right, so it's definitely a
Brian,
girl.
you start saying a boy's name, and I'm going to end it. So just say it really slow, and we're going to come up with the name right now.
Blanche.
Erch.
All right, so good news. It's a boy. His name's Blurch.
Blarch.
Blurch. How tall do you want him to be?
God, I hope she's listening right
All
now.
right, so he's 4 feet tall. Blurch is 4 feet tall.
4'11".
4'11". Yeah. No.
that would be a good height.
He's actually 4'20". He's 4 foot 20 inches tall. Which
Best height to get.
which, by the way, is I believe 1 inch taller than me. 4'20".
420.
What else?
Well, here, let's, Ev.
Bobo?
Yes.
You want to name it Bobo?
When you believe,
I
when
do.
you look back at your life and you want to think about the things you can share with your new son, Blurch, what are the elements of life that you want to share with him? Is it sports or recreation? What are the elements that you want to bring to his life?
Stay in school and don't be a dick.
All right, so education.
It was a very generous interpretation.
Sure,
Justin.
education. So what do you think? What do you think?
That was some like Obama level diplomacy. You were on stage. You're like, "What do you care about most?" You were like, "Don't be a dick." So education is very important for our children.
It's just like, sir, what do you think the biggest problem in America is?
It's fucking black people.
So, the monochromatic nature of humanity?
No, so you got to go like straight up. You're like, I think that racial diversity is an important issue.
Yes, there we go. All right, so what do you think Blurch should major in, Brian?
Well, first of all, you can't jump straight to college. Blurch is going to be...
Blurcher's going to blurch.
Blurch is going to blurch, motherfucker. First of all, what's Blurch's first word?
Because the Blurcher's going to blurch.
What is Blurch?
Blurch it off. Blurch it off.
What is Blurch's first word going to be? Let's
FLS
go in
Carnage
order.
already suggesting an early favorite, the major of in fucking pussy.
Would you be okay with that, Ev?
Yes, and in answer to your question, I'm pretty sure that anyone in chat realm right now is probably telling you what my kid's first words are going to be.
Vegemite, apparently.
No, it's going to be cunt.
Hey!
Wow.
All right, well, here, let me ask. This is a serious question, and Ev, you're going to need to know this. Brian, you have brought 3 kids, 2.5 kids
Back
to
it up,
speaking.
back it up.
I swear to God, we can't. We're just going to have to roll over these. We're just going to have to roll over these.
3 crids, yes.
3 kids
Yeah.
that 2 of which are talking, right? Callie's not talking yet, right?
No, yeah, actually, she
said her first word?
well, yeah, she'll say if she's first of all, both Bonnie and I are the same gender to her. She calls us both da 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 when she's happy, and when she's upset, she goes mama 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 to both of us. So so those are her first 2 words. Is version of the adult that I like and those that I don't.
If you were to try to engineer either of or any 3 of your kids' first word, how hard do you think that would be? Or is it easy?
Well, I mean, it's repetition is the key, right?
Yeah.
For example, I wanted to explain to, when Penny was young, I wanted to explain to her how fast and easy it was to set up a social network. So I just said, MySpace.
Did you?
Yeah. And then when Josie was older, I wanted her to show her how easy it was to steal music. So I would say Napster. Right.
Odd because Napster was dead before MySpace was popular.
It didn't
Then
matter.
you went
It
back
was
in
the
time.
point of it, yeah.
So now with Callie, you want to show her how to make a fast and easy website that will scale to any browser or mobile phone or tablet. What do you say to her?
I say, Callie, I'm sorry. There's no solution for a fast, easy, scalable. You can't even type. No way you know HTML. It's difficult. The web is difficult. And I'm afraid I'm going to need you to give up this dream.
At which point a blinding flash of light breaks through your house. Everybody's cowering. Papers are flying everywhere. Then a man in a spiked jacket jumps out, slaps you in the face, and says,
GeoCities.
No.
Oh.
He says, I come from the future, mate. My name's Blurch Lloyd, and you fucked up because Squarespace is available for all your needs.
Squarespace, Blurch, I don't understand what's happening. You were a fictional child we invented, and now you're here to tell me about a fast, easy, reliable way of hosting our content?
And then you show a regular website, and he slaps it out of your hand and says, "It's not a website. This is a website displaying a Squarespace template."
I fucking shit my pants and I bow down to my knees, resplendent in the glory of this website. I look forward and I reach tentatively as if to touch and thereby become a part of this website for only a moment.
Blurch breaks your face. For his hands are as hard as steel, and his temperament is that of an angered toad.
Oh my God, Blurch, I'm sorry. I just wanted for 1 second to be connected with you. I wanted to know what it was like for anyone to be a content creator whose content would scale when it becomes immediately popular thanks to the likes of Reddit or perhaps a sex scandal. Please, Blurch, let me experience it.
Fuck off, you cunt, which, by the way, was my first word. Squarespace is not just available to white rich people like you, but everybody.
Oh, but how can I know what it's like? For I cannot afford Squarespace, surely.
Go to squarespace.com. There you're going to get a free trial. And if you choose to buy, you use offer code NAP. It stands for Night Attack Podcast. But for you, it stands for Take a Dirt Nap, you bourgeoisie motherfucker.
I reach forward one moment, convinced that if I could just touch the hem of Blurch's garment, I will be restored.
And just like that, he sucks back into the ether and returns to his native time. Blurch cannot stand here in our modern era for too long.
I lay down, defeated, where I weep silently. My daughter Callie comes over and I push her away and I say, "What's the point?"
Get a free trial with Squarespace.
We do great ads. I think we really sell what's great about Squarespace.
So there, go to Squarespace, get the free trial, go to, and then use offer code NAP. That's what you need to know. You get some free time, and also you get some percentage off.
Okay, so I got official word that I can confess that I'm not on vacation.
What the natural fuck?
You lied to us.
Yeah, no. Turns out I'm working on a new project. It rhymes with Uber.
Who's this man?
You've been hookered. Here's that. Yeah. So there's that.
You can talk about it, though.
Here's the thing. I don't know what I could talk about it. However, I can say that today we wrapped on shooting this new project. I'm doing a TV thing.
You're doing a television
My
thing.
guess is that many of you
Can I talk? Because I don't know.
I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to piss anyone off. Let me just say this. For 10 weeks, we've been shooting a TV project. It's all been in Southern California. I won't say what the project is, but I will say it involves...
That you have to be the dumbest motherfucker on the planet if you can't connect these dots. Like, literally, Brian thought he was being fucking very clear to everybody when he was talking about his vacation.
Apparently
he assumed everybody would get it. People
Yes.
didn't. So at this point, if you hear Brian shooting a television show for 10 weeks in Los Angeles, and his name is Brian Brushwood,
right,
with Jason Murphy.
Jason Murphy, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Fuck it. Let's just say it. Rage Select is now a television show. How many of y'all motherfuckers like some Rage Select up in your eating? Racism. Sexism. Every ism. And lots of jism, motherfucker. Rage Select coming to your face. Oh, sorry.
That was going really well. It went so well in that first part that I'm like, I'm going to let Brian freestyle.
I saw that shit in your eyes, and I was like,
I'm like, go, baby bird, fucking fly.
Yeah, man. All I'm saying is that it's coast to coast, and what's a synonym for geographic? and map-like.
and map-esque.
Coast to coast map-esque. It's called Scamming the Establishment with Brian Brushwood.
Motherfuckers!
Who's here?
Who's here?
Taylor Karras.
Flataris.
Hello.
Shit, Taylor Karras. How you doing, sir?
Taylor, welcome to the show. How are you?
Fine.
What's going on, man? What's on your mind?
I got extreme sunburn last Saturday, and right now I am totally stressed out of my mind about how I'm gonna do this.
Do what?
Wait, you got a sunburn?
Yeah, how are you going to do a sunburn? You can't fuck a sunburn, sir.
I got extreme sunburn, man. I want to fuck it off me.
Wait, you got a sunburn, and now you want to fuck your sunburn off you?
Yeah, man. Look, first of all,
That's a lot of fucking. Taylor, I'm going to need you to speak very clearly about what's happening in your life.
Well, I got extreme sunburn from South City at Orange County, and my skin is itchy. I can barely move, and I want to get it off me. I want to fuck it off me.
Oh, all right, now, okay. I understand you want the sunburn to go away.
Yeah.
But you keep using the phrase, I want to fuck it off me, which is like,
I think he's saying, I want it fucking off me.
oh shit.
Yeah,
you want to have
fuck
sex with
off.
someone else, but not you.
Exactly.
Like, you want to, it's like,
you want to use
fucking-
its powers of fucking for good
this.
to fuck others.
Hang on, somebody made a suggestion in the audience. I'm sorry, Taylor. You can't fuck the sunbird away. Everyone knows that.
No, I know. We're doing
If you're
open
ever-
lines. Open lines. Go ahead. Where are they calling?
Not
Brand-
attack show. Not attack
Night
show.
attack
Not
show.
attack show. Take 3. Hey man, sunbirds suck. Try having sex with one.
Hey, I'm a sunbird. I love having
yeah,
sex with
that's-
people.
yeah,
It was. I
yeah.
thought it had promise.
I don't like the way that it portrays
Sunburns?
sunburns in a negative
Can I
light.
try it again?
Positive. Everything
Okay.
positive.
All right. So here,
Swear to God,
you try
positive.
it again.
All right.
Go. You set it up.
All right. So if you're on vacation and you get a sunburn,
Yo, what's up, bitch? I'm a
all
sunburn.
right, kill that with fire.
oh no. By the way, they can't call that one because I think that's what we're calling.
Yeah. You guys got to call. Wait, no.
Because we just got a call here, and I think you logged into not my thing,
Nope,
right?
I didn't.
I am on Night Attack Show. That is the line
That's
you should
right,
call in.
Not attack
Oh,
show.
cool.
Hey, by the way, thanks again to one Brant Hughes for coming in and handling all that stuff. We clearly have no idea what we're doing. Okay, look. Are there any other words that rhyme with Uber?
That is kind of all we had going in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, now you're going to be back, though.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, actually, here's what we do need to follow up on.
Sure.
Because the last time that we did a regular show, it
Oh,
kind of
fuck,
dominated
yeah. I
it,
was a pouty child.
Is the Discovery thing. And by the way, if people thought that Brian was a pouty child on the episode of Night Attack, you were a fucking a Maasai warrior fucking compared to the rest of that weekend. You were pretty fucked up about it. Joe K, I can't. So stop calling.
Turns out that's Joe Cambiagio.
Oh, is it Joe Cambiagio? All right, so Discovery, you were real fucked up about Discovery.
Yeah, no,
and now where are we at? Everybody was
oh
ready
my
to start
God.
a war.
As a matter of fact, tomorrow I'm going to go into revision.
You didn't
3.
want to start a war. You just wanted them to let you in. They came in like a wrecking ball.
Oh, I see. Okay, it was very confusing for me. I was like, this is very poetic and trite. Yeah, man. Look, I'll tell you what. Had some conversations with Discovery. All right, let me put it this way.
Well, let
me sketch around this.
Yeah.
Previously, when you heard me talk,
Previously on Scam School.
you may have heard me talk as if I was in a position where I didn't really care whether or not I abided by the confidentiality. Nope.
Go.
Previously, you may have heard me talking as if I didn't care about confidentiality clauses. Right now, care a lot about confidentiality clauses. And let me just say I'm really happy with my friends over at Discovery.
Wait, that's all we're at?
I mean, I don't know. What else can I say, right?
I mean, let's just here. Let me drive it.
All right, you drive it. I'm just. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna watch you speculate wildly about what we're
If
up
you
to.
don't want to answer anything, don't answer it.
Mhm.
So it's safe to say that leading into it, leading into everything,
Yep.
you were very, very upset with the negotiations, right? At that point, at the point that we did the last episode of Night Attack that we were here.
Yeah, and I'll say this much, like not even like upset like they weren't going my way, like upset like I was defeated. I was just like broken and upset and just like I was defeated.
Well,
I was
here, all right,
defeated
here.
and upset.
Let me. I think it's safe to say that leading up to where negotiations got contentious, you were looking to the larger picture of where your online presence was.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing: is what I wanted to be in a position where I could double down and work doubly hard and expand things.
Yeah.
And as I think was clear, the agreement we had would actively. I can't say.
Well, no,
whatever. It didn't work for that, right?
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what, man. Tom Lofthouse over at Discovery, he's the vice president now. Jim Louderback is left.
So Jim Louderback's gone,
Well,
and
not
to say that Jim Louderback was the problem.
Unrelated.
Unrelated, right?
Unrelated.
But he is somebody for whom that had great personal interest in Scam School. He was there very much. He was a huge player when it was a podcasting network. Now it is a multimedia platform that's been bought up by a larger conglomerate. There's a lot of other interests. Tom Lofthouse has been somebody that has always been friendly to you, and even throughout as stuff got contentious, you always felt was at least somebody that you could talk to.
Yes, absolutely. And in fact, and here's what I tweeted, right? And I checked with him to make sure it wouldn't be weird to tweet it. So I don't think it's weird for me to talk about it again on the podcast. But it's so easy to get into a tug of war mentality where it's like, there's what I want and here's what you want. Let's see who pulls hardest or whatever. And it takes a very special kind of guy to look at that situation and come up with a third option out of nowhere that instead of like, I win, you win or whatever, instead grows the pie for everyone and incentivizes more content creation. And long story short, take two. I felt like I said
fine. No, it's fine. I'm not going to do it.
Long story short, man, oh man, did he come up with an exciting and fun idea to move forward, and I can't wait to tell you about it. We have to do some work behind the scenes to develop it.
Sure. All right. So there are exciting solutions in the offing. I think that's safe to say.
Yeah.
I will ask you this. You had mentioned on the show 2 weeks ago.
Yep.
That Scam School might end. Is Scam School ending?
Oh, did I say that?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. That was irresponsible of me. That sounds like the actions of a man who had nothing to lose. No. Goodness, no.
So now, okay. So there's that. No. And I will ask you a question by way of knowledge that I am a journalist. I am a trained journalist from one of the best journalism schools in the country.
We're dialing it back to our first meeting here. Look at.
All right. I'm interviewing you. Yes. No, let's get something a little bit more prestigious than iTricks.
Well, and by the way, keep in mind, our whole friendship started because you called me with the launch of Scam School to cover it on iTricks, right?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, we have Todd Whitehead on the line.
Okay. Whitehead. Here, wait, hold on. Todd, 2 seconds. Let me just ask one more question to Brian. Right. I've heard rumors that there is an exciting new dimension for fans that enjoy Scam School that they will be able to enjoy. Is that true or false?
Yes. It's called The Adventures of Reggie. And he dies. And then he dies again.
I think it's brilliant. All right, Todd Whitehead, he of Alpha Geek Radio. Welcome to the show. Todd, how are you doing?
Hello, bitches on my radio. How you doing?
Holy crap, man. I saw Todd Whitehead drink human vomit while we were at Dragon Con.
That's actually not true.
It's literally true.
It was 100 proof alcohol.
Okay, well, first of all, apparently there's something worse than Captain Morgan called Captain Morgan Black, which, by the way, I think is racist for them to make a worse version of Captain Morgan and call it.
How about the best? The genetically superior version.
It's just reverse racism.
No, it's not.
It doesn't matter. You can't do that, man.
Whatever.
I just wanted to call in and bring the network runner's perspective into your conversation here. The people on the other side of the table from you. And on behalf of all of them, I say, fuck the both of you.
Me and Brian, or Brian and Discovery?
Well, Brian, because Brian, and you because you're a sexy beast. So,
hey!
God, man. That's our bosses.
Hey, listen,
That's our
Taylor,
boss.
you're looking for someone to fuck that sunburn off. I feel like we have it now.
Wow.
The abrasive touch
all right.
of the rabbi beard will just take the sunburn right off him. It's a wonderful thing. And Brian, learn how to drink.
Yeah, jeez. Dude,
Can I tell a story about a friend of ours who will remain nameless?
Yes, as long as we hang up on Todd first. Go ahead.
Todd hung up on. You were doing cord killers.
Yep.
And a mutual friend of ours who will remain unnamed
Yep.
was drinking with Ashley while cord killers was going on.
Oh, it's Bill Duran, isn't it?
It's not.
Okay. It's Rob Duran.
But this
It's
person
one of the Durans.
was who we love. We both love very, very dearly. Was out drinking and was
Patrick.
texting you during the show, during Cord Killers, to come out and drink with them and Ashley.
I think I can find that text. Go. Go
So
on.
this is a post-Dragon Con story. Brian's on stage. He's got about 80 people here watching Cord Killers, right? It's late, right? It's a very late show for whatever reason.
It's the last of all the panels that we're doing.
It started at, I think, 10:30 or 11. And what does this person, our mutual friend,
Hold on, real quick.
say to you?
I'll tell you this much. That same mutual friend just said, your mic is low. Just a reminder, there's a point at which drunk Brian is no longer funny. Let's keep it on the right side of that line. And the third message, you're right. Sauerkraut and out is a better rhyme.
Okay.
I'll let you guess.
No, we didn't want that. That wasn't the point. The point was to remain anonymous because the story's funny anyway.
I just wonder whoever that person was. Let me see. I'm going back to last week from this person. And what am I reading the tweet? What am I doing?
No. I don't know. I didn't ask you to read it. I was just telling the
Okay,
story.
look, a long story short, I'm in the middle of doing Cord Killers, and Bonnie's drunk texting
Oh
me.
no!
She's over there like, come on out and drink. And I'm like, I'm live on stage. And she's like, pussy. Man,
as I remember you telling the story, it was, come drink with us.
Yep.
And you said, I'm doing the show. And she said, so?
Yeah, that's right. That's what she
And you said, I can't. And then there was like maybe a pussy or
Yeah,
something.
no. Let me tell you, dude. Oh, dude, is someone pizza rolling this?
Pizzas are rolling.
I'll tell you what. Going out to Dragon Con, because it's like doing this whole production stuff. It was so busy. I mean, unbelievably busy. The most tired I've ever been.
I can just say that. I mean, this is the first time that I have seen you since you left for the production.
Since the last time we were together, yeah.
No. Because even during both Nerdtacular and Dragon Con.
Yep.
And then I saw you during SpaceX,
right?
Like the SpaceX thing, that I have seen actual function return to your eyes. Like there was a Brian puppet that was like basically surviving and like doing things like, oh, this is what Brian
would do right
Brian
about now.
hangs out with Justin. Hey, mister, who wants to drink beer at the convention?
Yeah.
But this is the first time that I like the Brian that I was hanging out with before you left is kind of here.
Well, and it was funny because like in the middle of production, and again, I don't know what I could say, but whatever. There came a point where it was a very long day and things were very difficult, and I called one of the folks and I'm like, hey. I've got a lot going on, and this is a long day, and it looks like it's about to get longer. Again, I'm trying to be. Anyway, like they were under the impression that I was about to go on a 3-day weekend where I would have the chance to recharge, and I had to disavow them of that and say
for Dragon Con.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm kind of jumping across the country. Doing 6 or 7 panels.
Yes, to be on a schedule where a lot of people are going to be on your shit.
And then when I laid it all out, they were like, why don't you call it a day? Why don't you take it easy, Brian? Which again is a testament to how great this team is.
Your people that you worked with on this thing.
Vacation.
Okay.
Yeah, God, it's so difficult. I don't know how to play this stupid game and not talk, but apparently I can talk. Anyway, things I can say. man, oh man, am I working with some great people over at Discovery. Man, oh man, am I so unbelievably excited about this unnamed yet incredibly obvious project that we're working on now that we may have wrapped on today.
Well, you can say you rapped on it, right?
Yeah, I'll rap.
Yeah.
A rap. Rap. It's like Uber, but looser. It's like,
Again, I believe for like 5 seconds, like you took it down. You took it down to like that elemental level where all rhyming is made, and you were just like, it's Uber, but no, you want to know what? Because you got spooked.
Yeah, I do.
You fucking got on your horse and you were about to walk.
It's a good point. I'm too sober.
There's a point where rhyming drunken Brian is not funny. Let's keep it on the right side of that line.
All right. So things I could say is that man, oh man, are there some great people over at Discovery? Man, to the 24th power, am I excited about the next several months with Discovery? We got big projects planned. I'm incredibly proud of the project we just wrapped on, the yet untitled project with me and Jason Murphy.
Yeah.
And it's great. It's great.
What does it feel like to actually like wake up from your 2-month
the problem is in order to I don't know if you guys noticed, but like scams going, now this I can talk about.
Yeah.
In order to we got the word that we were going to start jumping in on this like in March, which meant that I had to bank a lot of scam schools.
You were cooking. I mean, like there was, without getting too into it, like the negotiations that you were having with Discovery. Part of there were a million different contingency plans, right?
Yep. All right.
Many of them.
This is awful close. You're dangerously close. Tiptoe.
I'm just saying. Many of them, either for Discovery or outside of the company, involved you kind of pulling double time, doing a lot of stuff. And that's very, very daunting when you're in the middle of doing something that like you had banked a shit ton of episodes for. Now you're working on a new project. And then part of it is like, am I going to come out on the other side of this and have to work 4 times as hard and basically mean that from the beginning of the summer into 2015, you are now working 6 jobs, basically?
It really was. Like we did in 2 months, we shot 5 months of scam
shit
episodes.
Like the fucking flying Melindas. You fucking come at me, think I can't tiptoe that line. I hang out with Andrew Main. You think that fucking that motherfucker abides fucking a hair of shit getting out in the public? I know how to walk these lines.
Yeah, dude, I tell you what, I apologize if I gave any offense, motherfucker. There you go. We shot 5 months of scam schools in a 2-month episode. So it was, in a 2-month period. So it was already incredibly busy to begin with. And then on top of that, we had to, obviously make plans and preparations for this new TV project that we did. We had to work out living conditions and stuff. Jason and I, let me say this about.
Also, in the middle of that, you hired Tilton.
Yeah.
Back.
Yeah. No. Like there came a point where it became clear that scam stuff is like turning into a real fucking thing. I'm so proud of it. It's amazing.
Dude, by the way, I got some scam stuff conversation.
I heard scam scuff. Let's take two. Action.
Right.
Yeah.
I have some scam stuff conversations I'd like to have with you.
Oh my gosh, that sounds amazing. I'll make sure to take advantage of your offer, sir. It was good. It's great. It's great on my end.
There we go.
So at any rate,
man, I'm so sorry. This is like such a loose episode. You have to understand, this is basically like this is us
talk.
Bringing Brian back to life.
Yeah,
you have no idea how much I had to go through Dragon Con. This is the first time. This is like from me to you, right?
Yep.
Dragon Con for me has been almost before I knew how awesome Dragon Con was. I knew it was a great place to hang out with Brian and do the show. But it was then an NSFW show. The first time ever it was going to be Night Attack show.
Yep.
So the first element that I fell in love with for Dragon Con was literally just hanging out with you and trying to make you laugh so hard that you peed yourself.
Yes, which happened.
Which has happened.
Yes.
And I look forward because once I've done it once, I now feel like I'm a failure unless I don't try to make you pee yourself all the time.
Well,
and like this was one of those things where it was like you were just like there was survival Brian. that had just like it was a win to make it out there,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
Then there was husband Brian, who has not been around Bonnie. Bonnie made it out to Dragon Con, so your first responsibility there
Was to her, yeah,
was
sure,
Bonnie.
sure.
You know, then there's convention guest Brian that has to go out and do all that
okay,
shit.
All right. So
And it's
and again, this is another thing that I totally can't talk about is that there are negotiations that deal with production, right? Where it's like they want a certain amount of your time and they get priority to it, right?
Yeah.
When you're working on a TV project, it says you get priority. And so we bank all these episodes. And so there's conversations where it's like, to be honest, all things being equal, if it was just, if Night Attack was just me on a mic, if Cord Killers was just me on the mic, I would have suspended both of those. Same with Weird Things, right? And in fact, when Andrew Main, working on his project, took some time off from Weird Things, which made sense because he had a lot of other shit going on.
Yeah.
And that would have been my plan, except for
You don't have that luxury though.
well, and that's just it. Is
Yeah.
because I would be taking something away from Justin to suspend Night Attack for that duration. I would be taking something away from Tom Merritt to suspend Cord Killers during that time.
Yeah.
And I was like, it was not an option. And
Well,
this
and
is,
also like they wouldn't have got suspended. I mean, like we would have done. It would have been like we would have gotten a guest host. We would have done other stuff, and it's like that's something that you equally don't want to do. Is to have it go on without you. You know,
Right.
like because this is a part of who you are, and it's a connection that you have to an audience that you don't want to not be a part of.
there's an earnestness and an honesty to it. This, in so many ways, is therapy. This is going to confession for me every single week. It is communing with the people who matter the most in my entire life. Of everything I've ever done, Night Attack is the single most artistically honest thing I've ever done. And the idea of just like, hey, get someone to cover for me is fucking anathema, because as we said from the beginning, it's like, the story of Night Attack is the story of our 7-year fucking friendship. It's been 7 years now, man.
Yeah.
And it's like that thought is just not an option. So it means that my schedule has been working 12 to 14-hour days, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I would get Saturday mostly free, and then Sunday would become the trilogy. I would do When I Could, Weird Things. I would do Cord Killers, and we would do Night Attack.
Yeah.
And again, like you're right. When you say Robot Brian, where it's like maintain, just make through it, you can do this or whatever. It really was just a white knuckle extravaganza of like, if I could just get through this, it's gonna be great on the other side.
Yeah.
I hope I don't have to renegotiate everything midway through the middle of this. And it was astonishingly difficult. But what's funny also is, you look at the schedule of events, and then like Dragon Con on paper makes no sense. If you're somebody making my schedule, you're like, well, let's just draw a line through this.
Yeah.
And instead, I was like, well, that's kind of a big deal. We got people coming in from all over the United States,
The world.
yeah, all over, literally all over from the world. And and I'm like, it mattered so much. And hypothetically, let's say somebody told me I couldn't go, or that it didn't fit the schedule. Theoretically,
Well, you had two big obligations. You had Nerdtacular.
Yep.
And you had at the very beginning of production.
Yep.
And you had Night Attack in the home stretch.
Yep. And theoretically, maybe both of them conflicted with the thing. So hypothetically,
Yes.
In both cases, I might say something like, I don't know, is there anything we're doing that Saturday? Are we doing anything that Sunday? And then I may have privately said like, ain't your business what I do on my off time.
Yeah.
and then decided to run out. And then major kudos to the folks over at Dragon Con, because they took 4 days of events and they folded them into 2 days, which is why I had to come in on Saturday, do 6 panels and live shows, and then be out, essentially wrapped by Sunday night. At which point, Bonnie, who's amazing, basically called me a pussy if I don't go out and party with Alex
Now
Spagnola.
that was my favorite moment. Bonnie is the fucking all-star of Dragon Con for me.
Oh my gosh.
She fucking killed it
It was
on
amazing.
a level for which is rarely seen in today's society. So here's the thing. She's fucking texting Brian, by the way, the Dragon Con party's happening. You're doing a podcast. Right?
Yes.
Then the podcast ends, and I go to Brian. And again, this is a part of my calendar. I draw a fucking circle around it in my mind. I like to fucking hang out, get drunk with Brian at Dragon Con. Again, it is the thing I loved about Dragon Con before I knew what Dragon Con was Dragon Con.
Yep.
I come up to him and I'm like, understanding that he's been through a shit ton, I'm like, hey, listen, totally fucking whatever you want to do. I understand you're super tired. We're going to go head out to the Allie and Shy Guys show. Brian says to me, 0 chance of that happening. Literal quote. This is an actual quote.
That is a totally.
And then
quote.
I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to pressure you. And he goes, here's a Venn diagram. Circle of that happening, a circle of what I'm doing. And they're here. He makes it very clear that he's not going to this show, right?
And by the way, I go up to the room because we're splitting a room with Tom Merritt, and Tom Merritt's like, writing, dealing with stories because he's Tom Merritt. And I was like, hey man, you're not going out, are you? And he was like, no. Like that's the dumbest idea in the world. We're so exhausted.
But before you go up, you say to Bonnie, so I'm gonna go up. And Bonnie literally calls you a pussy in front of everybody.
No, yeah, she totally did. It was amazing. and to be honest, it was the right decision.
And then, all right, so you go up to the room. I walk with the crew that we're with, that includes Bonnie, down to Meehan's to see Allie and Shy Guy.
Yep.
Who, by the way, we walk
Killed it.
They are tearing this fucking bar limb from limb.
It was amazing.
It is a freak show. This bar had everything. A fucking American Apparel R2-D2. Rufio. Fucking, it was insane, right? So Bonnie is there, and I realize it's a cash-only bar. I'm about to walk out to go find ATM, and Bonnie's like, no. Come here. And then in my mind, Bonnie goes from amazing, super all-star drunk reveler at Dragon Con to fucking Vito Corleone. And she moves me into this overhanged
little cove over there.
booth.
Yeah, sure.
And she's just like, yeah, you did very good with the t-shirts. You did a very good job. Here you go. Here's your cut. And fucking hands me in a bank envelope.
She did.
A bank envelope of cash, which was our t-shirt sales. And I'm like, oh, thank you, Don Bonnie, thank you. And then she's like, yeah, also, your card game. I had not heard of this card game. It's a very good card game.
Everybody hates you.
Yeah. We should talk. We should have a conversation. It'd be a good thing.
Put it on scam stuff.
We all benefit from the card game. Thank you, Don Bonnie. Thank you, Don.
That's amazing. We should all thank Don Bonnie. That's
Don Bonnie,
invisible wife.
The Eldonia, Bonnie Brushwood, fucking rocking and rolling all throughout.
All right,
Dragon
well, okay.
Con.
So to sum everything up, holy shit, has this been a roller coaster ride of the last 5 months? Easily the hardest work of my entire life. I'm extraordinarily proud of everything, including the people that I work with over at Discovery and the opportunity and the project that we're working on right now.
We do have a big announcement about this show.
You got gum.
I do. I have gum in the form of a major announcement. What day is it today, Brian?
Well, today's Sunday. Today's Sunday. As we all know, Night Attack appears every Sunday night like clockwork and has for 5 years straight.
I mean, no, it hasn't. It's only appeared like that during the summer while you were lying to us about your vacation and indeed shooting a television show. So now that you're done with that show,
Yep.
I assume that means that next Tuesday we return to our
Wednesday nights. Wednesday nights is the new home of comedy on the internet.
We return home to Tuesday nights.
Yeah, man. Excited. Very excited.
Mainly so we can completely destroy Padre SJ and
dude.
his new show, Padre's Corner.
Oh, man. Padre's Corner. Fucking, to be honest, this is what we in the television industry call a kill move. This is when you take one of your blockbusters and you put it right up against a competing network show so you can fucking crush it.
So we're coming back to Tuesdays at 10 p.m. And we have a big announcement.
No feud.
There's no feud. Is there a feud?
No. No, I don't even want to fake like.
Do you
want to
start?
No, I don't.
You don't.
How did that go last time?
Seriously, like for Padre. For Padre, we don't want to start
for Padre's sake.
For Padre's
by the way, Father Robert Balsar came out and saw me on my last day of vacation today, and I'll tell you what, man, it was like fucking dad came out. I love that man like a brother. He is one of my favorite human beings on the entire planet, and make sure to go ahead and subscribe to Padre's Corner. But don't watch it live.
Padre's Corner is live in. It is our replacement because
the original title of his program was Night Pope.
Working on some Night Pope. So we're back on Tuesdays, and September 30th, we will be joined by Ali Spagnola. Her app was approved, her Power Hour app,
finally,
and she's going to be joining us here on the show.
Man, I'll tell you what, dude. Can we real quick talk about the Dragon Con post show? We didn't even mention the fact that James fucking Gunn came to our after party.
Oh, there's that.
Little minor detail there. Let's just go and throw that out there. The current number one movie.
So
nationwide.
we had a whole big thing where we wanted to have a full concert with Turquoise Jeep initially after the Night Attack show. Turquoise Jeep is nice enough to come down. Apparently, by the way, they spent until 4 a.m. hanging out, fucking around at the Marriott.
Really?
And then they had an 8 a.m. fucking music video. A music video shoot at 8 a.m.
What?
Yeah.
Dude, those guys are the hardest core.
So if the next Turquoise Jeep music video sucks dick, then you'll know it's our fault. But yeah, no, so they came out and they were so nice enough to do it. And also, by the way, hopefully we're going to be doing more contests here on the show because Turquoise Jeep is going to give us free tickets to their tours.
Oh, shit, that's right. They have a nationwide tour right now. They talked about getting in touch with us where we could do giveaways, regular.
So we're going to do regular giveaways for Turquoise Jeep tickets. So make sure that if you fucking see the Jeep coming to your town, we have a shot to give you tickets.
I'll tell you
what, man. Buy fucking tickets anyway, though.
By the way, what a weird universe this is where we can run across a Turquoise Jeep video and less than 4 years later, like be hanging with them backstage as they are the big opener for our show. How fucked up is that? That's fucking amazing.
So when that wound up getting janky because of the Dragon Con scheduling, the full concert for them, we wound up doing another kind of after party with Alex Spagnola and Shy Guy.
Right.
It was in the podcast room. It was basically just sweaty, hot sex between like the crowd.
I'll tell you what, though,
and
that
people.
Music,
it was
that was
hot
spoke
as
to everyone
fuck in
dude.
there.
It was
people
great.
were taking their shirts off, about to make these rifles burst. Like
burst.
It was fucking
taking off our shirts. About to make these rifles burst.
It was fucking insane.
Burst.
And
Swag.
all of a sudden, I'm outside just hanging with people, and then who walks by but the director of the #1 movie of the year, James Gunn.
Yeah.
Fucking George Lucas
From
in 1977
yes.
walks by me into my after party. I'm not in my after party.
Yes.
James Gunn is.
That's amazing.
Right?
Well, and if only there was like a remarkable character or situation, like an homage to his amazing works that was able to, oh, wait, that's exactly what happened. Patrick Delahanty. First of all, is Rick Foster was the one who marched straight over to James Gunn.
So Rick Foster apparently saw James Gunn fucking around in the Marriott. He's like, dude, you seen that fucking Dancing Baby Groot on the internet? And he was like, yeah, I saw Dancing Baby Groot on the internet.
By the way, hold on real quick, one more time. Let me hear your James Gunn maybe recite Old MacDonald.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that Dancing Baby Groot on the internet. And then
that's not Old MacDonald.
Rick Foster was
like, a farm.
Rick Foster was like, oh, sorry, I didn't think of that. Hi, I'm James. Yeah, I saw the Baby Groot on the internet. E-I-E-I-O.
All right, there you go. Thank you.
Rick Foster's like, fuck it, man. You got to get the fuck up there. He's there right now. You got to take a picture with him.
So wait, he left from the Marriott
the Hilton.
To the Hilton. Okay,
he was in the Hilton.
Right. So the
as
same
far
building.
As I know.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, like, fucking, it was enough that James Gunn was like, oh shit, that Dancing Baby Groot's up there.
Yeah,
and then fucking pieces the fuck out, runs up there. Also, and this is just to fucking let everybody know that our friend James is indeed a fucking super rad dude. No posse, him and one dude
Yep.
walk in to this hot, sweaty muskrat fuck pit of an after party.
Fucking chip tunes playing motherfuckers.
Dude, there were some chip tunes fucking to beat the band on that stage. Next thing you know, he walks in there and I'm outside again and I'm like, what the fuck? And here, this is real talk. I was kind of bummed about the show after the show.
Wait, why?
Just because it was the first time that we hadn't, and because of the date change.
Yeah, because
we went
normally we were
like,
Sunday night, and then we moved to Saturday. Also,
we were Saturday night.
The group before us was late, so we were late, and there were angry people outside.
Yeah.
There were some people who just saw the fucking line, which, by the way, a very impressive line.
It was an impressive line, but
that line.
like, also I need to make sure that they know next time not to curl it back because it always goes longer when it goes out into things like the BDSM line when. Anyway, that's an inter Dragon Con.
You can't talk about that.
I can't talk about that. All of a sudden, I see him go in there, and I'm like, "What?" Like, everything goes away because, and to cap off the reason why I was bummed, we didn't pack the room the way that we normally pack the room.
Yeah, but that's fine. We had to start late. That's
in
not
the
our
cold
fault.
light of day, that all makes sense.
Yep.
It were in the aftershock of that show where now I don't have anything to worry about. I was pretty upset about it. And then James Gunn shows up at the fucking party
Like an
and
angel.
literally everything goes away.
Fucking
Because
Clarence
you wanna
comes
know what?
down and the bells ring and the angels all get their rings.
We can play
I
a
said
bigger
rings.
room. We can play a bigger room than the Crystal Ballroom.
Yeah.
And we can have a better show than we had. And I feel like we had a really, really,
No,
really
it was
good
a great
show.
show. It was a great
right?
show. Yeah.
Very rarely.
Okay,
if
first of
ever,
all, fuck you.
will,
Fuck
will,
you,
will,
fuck-
will-
no, no,
Can
no,
I
no,
finish my point?
All right.
Will fucking George Lucas in 1977 show up to our after party? That happens once in a lifetime, and it happened.
All right. Well, first of all, I'm offended that you would indicate that there could ever be anything better than your mom dancing on stage with Turquoise Jeep.
That was the best.
That shit was legitimately the most awesomely surreal moment of
The
my
problem
life.
is I couldn't even enjoy that because I had Dragon Con operations.
Naked jealousy. You were just like, what
I
will
wish-
Daddy Rookie?
Rookie, take two.
You had naked jealousy. What would Daddy Rooker think? There we go.
There we
I
go.
nailed it.
My mom has moves.
Yeah.
Fucking go ahead and check the tape.
And by
motherfucker.
the
My
way,
mom's got
how about the
moves.
fact that like the minorest afterthought of that was, oh, by the way, Ice Bucket Challenge, Veronica, whatever.
I know that fucking like.
Was
hey,
that really 1 week ago? I can't make that 1 week ago.
It was, yeah. It was more than 1 week ago.
It was 8 lifetimes ago. Are you kidding me?
Please, yeah. I know that was like the aftershot. The afterthought
Take
was.
two. I'm sorry, that didn't work for me. Audio. We had a plane go overhead.
That was the afterthought. Was somebody for whom?
I'm sorry. It's you didn't have not enough emotion. Just
No,
just
you
get
can't
me
just
going,
fuck
all
with
right?
me. We're doing enough of these. Was that somebody for whom a Google autocomplete is like boobs? Veronica.
Oh,
We
okay.
dumped ice water on her head
What's funny
in
is that-
public on video. And that's like, yeah, okay, yeah, that happened. That was a thing.
What's funny is I immediately try to wonder why James Gunn would have an autocomplete of boobs. I was like, James Gunn's boobs, what? All right, look. So I guess here's the important thing is that it was an amazing time. It's been a bunch of white knuckle stuff. I'll tell you what, man. It's good to be back. I gotta go step into a phone booth for a couple of days and shout myself hoarse. Then I get to go home. I get to see all my girls, all my ladies.
All your ladies.
And then I get to make a whole bunch of Scam School episodes. We've got to get caught back up. Take two. A lot of Scam School episodes get caught back up.
Mm-hmm.
Part.
So you got it. I will say this. For the faithful, we are returning to our rightful homes on Tuesday.
That's right.
We will have the Captain Morgan sessions available to all the patrons. That is the full, uncut, unedited Captain Morgan sessions. Some that were not made into the Spearmint Nitrate opens,
Yep.
and some that were made that he edited so it made better sense as a video solution.
By the way, Craig said that he did not get sick. Neither did I. Apparently, Bonnie did, though.
I didn't
And
get
so
sick
did,
either.
So did Cowgirl Curtis.
Yeah,
Did
no,
you-
Patrick did.
no
Oh,
con
wait.
cred for you? Right on. Okay, so we're moving back to Tuesdays. I'm moving back to Austin. It's going to be a lot of work to make all that stuff happen. God damn, does it feel good to be able to be like honest with everyone? No, not this Tuesday.
Not this
You're
Tuesday.
not getting
no.
Well,
It starts.
Maybe.
No, I'm out at that.
Okay. All right.
And also, I gotta wrap up Jury's run on Tuesday.
Oh shit, that's right. By the way, thank you for keeping that seat warm.
Trying to fucking do it. Trying to keep the fucking Pope at bay. Fucking the Pope's
fucking night Pope.
Night Popes,
motherfucker.
Night Pope's trying to roll up on our shit,
The
saying,
fucking Catholics.
the papal see includes Tuesday at 10 o'clock.
I guarantee
Eat
you.
shit, Pope.
That's
I'm fucking talking about some nasty ass bullshit on Tuesday.
That's a POPE decree, motherfucker. Take them on Tuesdays, he says. Night attack. Them motherfucking heathens.
POPE. Biscuit on your fucking knees. I'm the Pope.
I don't even know what that means. It's awesome.
So there we go. Eat shit, the Pope. We are coming back to Tuesdays. Jury will. I don't know where Jury's gonna go. It might be on Tuesdays. It might be during the week. I have to figure that out.
Where do you want it to be? Like how have you enjoyed the Tuesday night runs?
I like the weekday thing. I think that works. That works pretty well. I love doing it. If anybody has listened to it, then thank you very, very much.
No, I can't help it. I mean, here's the thing, Justin, is you're so good on the mic and you engage the audience, and it's obvious that you were able to keep everything rocking on Tuesdays just by yourself. I just feel like
now I feel so regretful that I pushed your personal shit.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I feel so regretful because now you're gonna pull all my personal shit out there.
It just seems like it would be.
Fuck me.
It just seems like it would be really rad if you were able to like dedicate like I don't know 40 more hours a week to live streaming and broadcasting. It seems like if you came up with some kind of
Diamond time is when we shout out all your projects. Let's go ahead. CC Valentine is a local Orange County rock and blues band who just take two. CC Valentine is
It's going great. It's going great.
CC Valentine is a local Orange County rock and blues band.
Can we get that again with tights? That way we can cut away and then we can cover up that mistake.
Oh, look, you shoot one fucking television show and that was all you can talk about. CC Valentine is a local Orange County rock and blues band who just released their first album, available at all major distributors. Go to bit.ly/ letter CC Valentine Music. Let's check that bit.ly because it sure looks like
all up in them
expired. No, it hasn't.
Billy, go.
All right, there we go. Yeah, that is CC Valentine Music. Bit.ly.
No, Bitleys don't ever expire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, no, I read that on the internet.
Hey, look at that. How about this video game music making service? My name is Eric Mayer, Skyway Traffic in the chat room, and I'm trying to get my feet off the ground as a video game music creator. Been a fan of NSFW, Night Attack, and Weird Things for years now. Thanks for providing so many laughs and considering my project for a plug. That is skywaysoundcreations.com.
Hit play on that jam. Let me hear. Dude, this is what it sounds like. All right, so oh my god, is that James Gunn over there?
It's me, James Gunn. E-I-E-I-O.
Holy shit, here's my baby Groot. I'm Patrick Delahanty.
This is an amazing baby Groot. I'm frightened by all the people here. E-I-E-I-O.
So long, James Gunn.
Bye.
Congratulations.
I'm off to go shoot Guardians of the Galaxy 2. E-I-E-I-O.
God damn, we're amazing. We're great impressionists.
And finally, of course, you can always go on over to the Diamond Club Reddit. That is diamondclub.reddit.com to communicate with all of the rest of the Diamond Time.
What you got?
So here we go. Follow at Night Attack Show. This is just a join the conversation one. At Night Attack Show at diamondclub.tv to find out what's going on with Diamond Club, or get awesome Diamond Club stickers at Zebgon.
Oh my God, Zebgon's amazing.
GONZ.com.
It was great seeing him at Nerdtacular, and as a matter of fact, I'm rocking. Look, take a little look at that business. There's some Zebgon's shit right over there.
There we go. Also, apparently, that did not follow the appropriate Diamond Climb.
Take two.
Diamond Time Reddicate. And so you should do that. But other than that, here's the Doctor Who theme by the Double Clicks.
Wait, hold on.
Cello.
Man,
Boners!
Double Clicks are pretty good.
Oh!
I wish we could do something with them sometime.
We can now say how close we came to flying them out, right?
Oh,
For
shit,
fucking Dragon
way
Con.
fucking close.
We came very close to flying them out for Dragon Con. We almost had them. No, there was a communication with them. I talked to them. They had a huge show on Friday at PAX, and I'm like, hey, how would you guys like to pull the fucking mega nerd awesome like combo and come out Saturday, do the show Saturday, and then we'll fly you back Sunday or whenever. They would have had to like share a room.
How much would that pay? And then the conversation ended.
No bullshit. They said fucking let's do it. They just basically needed room and help with the flights, and I had miles, and I was gonna do it, and then it wound up working better with Allie and Shy Guy just to make sure that, because we also had like, you were kind of like a possibility because coming west to east is a beast in terms of like any kind of delays and
yeah,
shit.
that's
like,
the thing, right?
I just didn't want to like I didn't want to put the entire show at the mercy of flights and stuff like that.
Yeah, no, I took that first flight out 6 a.m. from Los Angeles, which meant that it was 3 a.m. your time, West Coast or East Coast time, which meant that I had to get up at 1 a.m. I left 1 a.m. in the goddamn morning, the day of all of that stuff. So it's like,
have you been off the road for so long that you've now started acknowledging?
Take two.
You've now started acknowledging time zones again? Because I found that if I travel like for a living, there's no time but iPhone time.
As a matter of fact, what's funny is I, on purpose, my watch that I wear, and which by the way is great because it automatically Greeks out the time.
Because
so
it automatically becomes obsolete on
By the
Tuesday.
way, I found out that Greeks out is a phrase. That means like to make it so you don't see what brand it is. Remember all those jokes about gaff tape we were making?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Greeking something out.
Just all your television friends. Now you're just going to talk like all your television friends?
Let's dial it back with a little less anger. All right? Take two. No. But what's funny is like I actually leave my watch on Central Time so that I can...
by the way, Craig in the chat room says that Greeking is when you takes it up the butt.
So my daughters are what I think of when I look at my watch because it's on Central Time and it makes me think of my daughters. But you were saying something about taking it up the butt.
Sign is still getting over the fact that you lied to them the whole fucking time.
How do you know I'm not lying now, motherfucker?
Good point.
Fuck you, son.
That's good.
You're just gonna punish everyone. You're like, this is your punishment for fucking talking at us.
No, it was a thing, and then I tried to fix it, and I fucked up, and now it's good. That's the end of the show.
Feels like it was kind of early. You want to take one more call? I kind of want to take one more.
Here, calling in, baby.
Right,
let's go.
All right. So here's the thing. Normally this would be. I'd be like, I'm out. That's good. I can now take an Ambien and go straight to sleep.
Yeah.
But tonight, I ain't got shit to do. So
no, we're tearing it down.
Yeah.
Although we do got to record new cold opens.
Fuck. That's right. By the way, can we talk real quick about how fucking amazing Spearmint Nitrate's opening was? Can we? All right. Can we do a video breakdown of Spearmint Nitrate shit for this?
I mean, I don't know.
Is that
if
too
it's-
self-indulgent?
I think it's a little self-indulgent.
Dude.
And also, it's very confusing for us to do it on the audio because, like, it's just us talking and then us talking.
Hey guys, we have Crunchy on the line.
Oh, Crunchy, what's going on, girl?
Hey, you guys were at Meehan's when Allie and Shy Guy were there?
Yeah.
Was I still there?
Were you? No, you were. You were. I know you were.
Okay, yeah, I Don't remember any of that night, but I do have somehow accidentally 7 hours and 8 minutes of audio recording of that night.
Holy shit!
I know,
Can you
right?
release that as an album for patrons?
Yeah, I'd have to cut some stuff out. But
Real quick, you were mentioning to me at DragonCon that there was a bit. By the way, for anybody who doesn't remember, Crunchy had
She's got 2 tattoos.
She has 2 tattoos.
She got a Ruin 'Em
tattoo,
and
then
she has
she's
a Diamond Club tattoo.
Exactly. And you also told a harrowing story on our podcast a few weeks ago about a man who took some liberties with your vagina. You had an interesting postscript.
That's a very...
He peed in her vagina.
I know, but it's like... okay.
It was a little Victorian, wasn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
It was a little Downton Abbey.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's how I would describe, like, a street rapist. We're like...
Lady Crunchy, he took liberties with your vagina. And that would be like the harsh way of saying
yeah,
it.
if you're like, oh, so sorry, mumble. Yeah, I'm James Gunn.
And now the House of Commons will discuss the violation of Crunchy's vagina. Crunchy, you had a...
By the way, Crunchy, it's not weird for us to talk about your...
Thanks, too.
totally normal.
Totally normal.
Did you mentioned that you wanted to say on the show that there was a postscript to that story? Were you drunk when you told me that, or you still want to tell us the postscript to that story?
I was drunk when I told you that. What was the postscript about?
There were medical repercussions.
Yeah, actually, that probably doesn't need to be talked about on the show.
Right on.
But,
Well, good opening
yeah,
to
there were
put that
medical
together.
repercussions.
Hey, Padre SJ in the chat. Our arch enemy, the Ninth Pope.
Actually, you were just saying on Jury Talks, too, about jerking it on the roof, which never happened. I did not jerk it anywhere at DragonCon.
Roof?
No, all right. Let's.
All right, wait, whoa.
Number
Who jerked
one,
on the roof?
there is some she doth protest too much kind of shit going on right here. I said, as a random example of some shit that goes on at DragonCon, is that people who barely know each other
jerk off on the roof.
go up on the roof and start finger banging each other. And I have no idea what the fuck happened at all with anybody at DragonCon.
Okay, well, okay.
It was not a reference to anything.
Okay, well, you were telling us that we should go jerk it on the roof, and that never happened, but I did just...
No.
First of all,
I said you guys should see the roof.
Wait, real quick. First of all, for the record, it is our official policy on Not Attack that every one of you should jerk it on the roof.
That's a fair point.
That's
okay.
There's not a single person that should not jerk it on one roof at some point.
Everybody should be jerking it on a roof, if not the roof.
Dude, fucking someone should jerk the roof down, man.
Somebody should jerk it on God's roof in your face. I hope.
So I just found out that apparently I have bronchitis, and so now I actually feel really bad, and I feel like I need to like PayPal that kid a drink or something. He was really nice.
Get on the roof. I don't understand.
Oh wait. So you made out with a guy at DragonCon, and now you have bronchitis. Now you feel bad?
I probably already had it because I did kind of sound like a man, and I feel bad.
That motherfucker didn't give it to you.
I doubt that. I mean,
if I were you, I would get up in his face. I'd find his Facebook and post on his wall. Fucking, we made out at DragonCon, and now you get how I have bronchitis. Answer for that, motherfucker.
Only like substitute bronchitis for like another disease, like say chlamydia. That'll be better. Just accuse him of giving you chlamydia.
And then it's like a bargain, right? Because you can downshift to bronchitis. It's like, all right, fine. It wasn't chlamydia.
Yeah.
Can you settle for bronchitis?
They were like, I'll take the plea bargain. I'll take it. See, this you got to think like a district attorney. Take two. You got to think like a district attorney. Come on, man.
Chlamydia is a good one because to get checked for that, they have to like swab your pee hole.
Is that true?
Apparently
true.
so. Everybody swab your piss hole. Join the conversation. Everybody hashtag join the conversation. Talking about swabbing your piss hole. Go ahead right
all
now
right,
on the
hey,
internet. Hashtag join the conversation.
All right, we got one more thing.
Yeah, piss hole swabbing.
We're
going to move on.
Last night, it was a long day.
Sure.
Because yesterday was our next to last day, but then today was our last day.
You got to pack in a lot of shit. There's only so much time you have with
There's only
the
so
crew.
much shit packing I could do, man.
Yeah.
So we cured diabetes yesterday.
By the way, with all too much confidence, Nick with a C says chlamydia. Nah, that's a piss in a cup deal. Just saying. No one wants to come thundering in with that.
So I get an email from friend of the show, one Greg Grumberg, saying, "Hey man, our friends over at Socialtron Live over at the Space are going to be doing a 24-hour or 48-hour live stream to." And
now he does not run Socialtron Live.
No, well, he runs the space in which they operate. Right?
Is that band from TV space?
Bandwagon Media, right? And so it's like it would be equivalent to, let's say I was, quote unquote, a really good guy who, quote, was in a position to loan some studio space, quote, to some people who wanted to do good for the world. So friends over at Socialtron, take two, Socialtron Media ran a 48-hour live stream to, and again, in Greg's words, a 20 or 48-hour live stream for juvenile diabetes. And I don't know how many times I need to explain to him, it's against. We're not in favor of epilepsy. No. We're not in favor of juvenile diabetes.
We're not filling the war chest for the disease.
No, we're not pro these things, right? And so somebody will give us a link in the chat. If you can give us an original link, not the one with the white people rich video, but fucking something astounding happened during that. But number one, I took a pie in the face, which was not astounding, right?
No.
Because every $100 they would donate money to juvenile diabetes, to a charity against what's it got? Blurch.
Blurch Lloyd.
Blurch Lloyd. And so every $100.
Oh, you fucking cunt! It's me, Blurch Lloyd. I'm from Australia.
I think that's the best Anthony beverage.
Blurch don't take no shit. I eat glass and shit.
Click on Sergeant Muffins. So first of all, like every $100 they have somebody spin the wheel. You break the wheel, you break the deal, you spin the wheel, right? So here's me. Here we go. We'll take a look at this. This is me taking a pie in the face.
It's looking like it's just gonna be me and you. So.
Here we go. And by the way, the lovely woman you're seeing is named Crystal Holmes. She has a fantastic channel on Twitch.tv.
Who's Crystal?
That's Crystal right there.
She's gonna pie you?
Yeah, she's gonna pie me. And then I took a pie in the face, right? But that's not the link I want. Because you spin the wheel and it's like a random 1 in 6
chance. Look at this. It's a $17.76 donation from Jackie Hearn.
Which took us over $100.
Murder pills won't cure diabetes, so give it up, Diamond. Y'all for the kids.
Dude, I'll tell you what, man. This is what I was getting at. It was amazing. Like we were exhausted and tired, but it was close enough that we're like, we really ought to go. So Jason and I show up. And motherfucking Diamond Club represented, man. They made some stuff happen. They donated hundreds of dollars. We got this pie in the face gag, and then there we go. And then here we go. So at this point, you see, go ahead and switch over to this. One of the things that happens is you spin the wheel, and Jason and I together volunteered that we would do this together, whatever it was. So you see us here. We're spinning the wheel, and we got pie in the face. Now we're going to walk off here for a moment. We're going to say like, oh, where's the pie? And there's no pie. So you can kind of jump forward. But then we'll spin the wheel again, and this time we get freestyle dance. God, I'm so clearly exhausted and maybe slightly inebriated at this point.
All of these people look amazing for live streamers, by the way.
Right? They're
fucking
gorgeous
models.
Right?
Holy shit.
That's yeah, it is LA. Okay, so at this point, and by the way, they're playing Bro Force, which is amazing. All right, so we roll it again, and this time we get 30-second freestyle dance. Now, there's only one of these 6 options that I'm truly terrified of, and this is one of them.
Including, hold on, wait, let me pause this.
Because I've been actively forbidden
by Bonnie.
Right.
To never dance on camera.
Correct.
Again.
Ever. Never
Full
on a live
stop.
stream. Yes,
and
correct.
Specifically,
Yeah.
never with a man.
Yes. Well,
because
correct.
you have been on camera with Jeff from Giant Bomb.
Yep. Jeff Gerstmann. Yep.
Slow dancing in a sweet and tender manner.
Yes.
And so now, like, this is violating fucking every tenet of your marriage.
Right. Okay. So
you might as well have fucked that other girl on camera. It would have caused less of a ripple than what is about to happen.
Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Now watch my eyes. I'm terrified at this point because I don't know what I'm gonna do. And fucking Jason saves the goddamn day. Watch this. We don't know what they're gonna play. We start playing Turn Down for What. And so.
Oh, Turn Down for What?
So watch this. At this point, the confusion in my eyes. I don't know what to do. I'm remembering Bonnie's words. And then watch Jason save the day. Fucking Jason gives the most amazing titty-shaking ass fucking representation of the... Look at that. He's still up.
I don't know if you were going to see that, but that was amazing. What?
At some point, he jumps down into a full-on split and then comes back up. Anyway, I just want to give a big thanks to Jason Murphy. and then, whatever, kill it with fire.
Oh, there we go.
Brian's not dancing.
Anyway, so we cured diabetes with that awesome dance, and fucking jizz on my face.
Brian? Okay. Oh, that was great. I think we had a hell of a show here tonight. I'll tell you what, this was kind of the farewell to summer. You know, this was we're done. You're done with the show. Moving back to Tuesdays. We're done with Sunday nights. Fucked it and left it.
I'm sorry. Is that a phrase? Is that something the kids are saying?
Fuck them and leave them. That's how I treat them.
That
go ahead and cue up the lullaby.
No,
Okay, here we go. Wait, no. He's got the lullaby.
We're all good.
Are you sure? Because we have the
Yeah. No. Yeah. Let's see.
Oh no, night attack is through.
Justin, tell you what, man.
Yeah, man.
This has been
Been a fuck of a summer.
I'll tell you what.
This is kind of the epilogue to the summer, I feel.
Yeah, no, this is the let's drop the pretense and tell the truth. Look at this. Cut over to our live studio audience. There it is. He's oh wait, we got two. They're multiplying. They're like gremlins who've been fed after dark. Or no, they're wet. They're wet.
Are they?
Wet Mowgli's.
How dare you?
How dry is her vagina?
Whoosh. All right. I want everybody to please take stock of their own lives and know that we love them deeply. When you lie alone in your bed thinking, is there any reason to live? Think of our faces.
Yeah.
And say yes. Yes,
masturbate
indeed.
furiously.
And then start jacking off.
On a roof.
We want you to go,
especially on a roof, man.
Especially if you're jacking somebody else off on a roof.
Jeez,
it's the best place.
Has anybody had sex while listening to us? What do you think?
Hashtag join the conversation. Talk about the time you fucked while listening to us. If even just because you put in your iPhone in one of our Abe's Labes fucking tracks.
God damn it, that's what I was gonna say. Abe's Labes.
See you next Tuesday.
Lincoln Express. Fire. Man, do you want to take a look at that Lincoln Express?
Shit, yeah.
Okay. I thought this would be like a whole fucking element of this, and we never got around to doing it.